it's been more than a month since I read this book, The Unaliving of Vivek Oji, and I want to talk about it because I have like a little bit of conflicting feelings about it. So if you have read this book, lock in. Please stay. I want your opinion. Go ahead and jump into comments for this one. If you haven't, I am gonna talk about spoilers for this book, so maybe it's not the best video for you if you have any intention of reading this book. Let's get into it, because I really liked a lot of aspects of this book. The exploration of identity, of being queer in a more traditional or a more rigid society, I thought was done really well. Setting of a village in Nigeria felt like very real, very lived in. There were such cool explorations of the immigrant experience. Also really loved that there was this strong love that underpinned everything. The mother's grief in this book, but grief in general, I think was also depicted in a way that I felt like was realistic, nuanced, maybe. I don't know. It just felt like, yeah, maybe sometimes you go crazy when you're grieving. So all those things I felt like were done really well. And so it is difficult for me because there was this really challenging thread through the whole book, because at the end of the day, a lot of this book feels like a love story between cousins. Listen, I understand that sometimes there is family loving, but it felt like I was supposed to be rooting for it, but I can't root for it because I'm not royalty in the 18th century. It felt wrong. But also I'm like, oh, these poor queer kids who are trying to explore, in this, again, rigid society where there's this constant threat of violence when you step out of line or present yourself in any kind of different way. I get it, kind of, but I felt like it could be done just as effectively if they were neighbors. Why did they have to be cousins? I don't understand. I finished the book and I was crying. I am emotionally invested, but what am I supposed to do with that? So if you've read this book, tell me what you think, because again, it's been a month. I've been thinking about this for a month. I don't really understand why was it necessary? Somebody explain it to me like I'm stupid, because I feel like maybe I am.